everybody, and welcome to the Weekly Nerd. As always, well, not as always, because the past 2 weeks we've missed people.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, we missed the person that's first, Zach Abbiati. Say hi, so they know you're here this time.
All right,
Okay,
so we're going
we have David Drucker.
What is up, everyone?
We have myself. I missed you.
Not David Kaz.
No, not David Kaz. David Drucker. No, Tony Drucker is what I used
Tony
to call
Drucker.
him.
Tony Drucker.
Myself, I was missed last week.
For shame.
I heard had the highest viewer of...
Yeah, you got darn right.
Sam Brush.
crazy?
And we have Tony Kaz.
Hello.
Welcome, as always, to the Weekly Nerd. We got a jam-packed show. We all watched Daredevil Season 3.
I thought there was no way it was going to happen.
I thought there was no way it was going to happen.
And then I was struck by the plague, and I was sick all
I
Friday.
thought it
I
was
like,
going to
yes!
be you that wasn't going to be able to watch it. So we're going to talk
timing
about
was
that.
impeccable.
We're going to talk about the cancellations of the Netflix series of Iron Fist and Luke Cage. I almost said Daredevil, but of Luke Cage and where we think that's going.
Yes.
And first, though, and we've got to make sure you watch afterward. Come to the Facebook feed and watch afterward because we're going to have some fun with superhero names as our post-credits scene.
I'm excited for this.
But first, let's just hit real quick on we were asked this question by Andre Parker. What are your thoughts on the delay of World War 84? I'm really happy that the World War is being delayed.
Yeah, me too.
I'm hoping that by then I'm out and I don't have to fight in it.
I have like several questions about what happened to World War 80. World War
80s,
3
right,
to
3 through 83.
There was 84
80
in between there.
And I'm just like, there's 82 wars that we're missing. And I
Where are they?
What happened to them? Are they happening right now?
That's why World War
Who are we
84 had to
fighting?
get pushed back. These aren't happening yet.
Are we fighting someone else? Are we fighting
the
feelings?
Kree.
Are we fighting feelings of inadequacy? Like, what is happening?
For everyone who is confused, someone asked us a question about WW84, referring to Wonder Woman 1984.
But my
we
first
were
thought
confused
was-
at first.
So
If any of us had a monochrome of intelligence, we would be able to figure that out.
we would have seen it
Through
immediately.
context clues.
Well, no,
but
but
all of us
see,
are
the
just like
thing
World
is,
War.
everybody refers to it like World War II as WW2 and World War One. When it's written down, is WW1. So to see WW, your first initial thought is World War, and then the 84 next to it. You're like, all right.
I mean, I think the assumption is still that like there hasn't been 83 World Wars, so you
don't know that. Not every country is involved in every world war.
That's true.
So maybe they just keep going on, and we're over here in America just like do.
But the thing is,
bake a cake.
But here's like American history is the only history that matters. So like,
Right.
if we're not involved, it's not
Does
really
it
a war.
actually happen? It's like
doesn't
if
actually
a tree
matter.
falls in the forest, does it make a sound? If a war happens and the United States isn't involved, is it an actual war?
No, it's not.
It's not a war at all.
I gotta be careful because we won't take me seriously.
But for real though, Wonder Woman 84 pushed back to what, 2020?
Yeah. I think June 2020.
What do you guys think is happening there? in DC?
I don't think DC knows what's happening.
That's
Quite honestly,
probably true.
They're 2 months away from their Aquaman movie. They've hardly promoted it. They released a 5-minute clip like a couple weeks ago, which is
Here's the movie.
It pretty much was the movie. Don't watch it if you don't want to know the movie. Although the movie is your generic.
I
Lion
haven't
King
watched
plot.
it yet.
Okay, it's
The Lion King, I mean, not Aquaman. No,
It's Hamlet with water. That's it.
pretty much.
Yeah.
to be or not to be stab.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the movie.
Fish.
Fish swims by. That's it. It's done.
To be or not. What's his phrase in Justice League that would make fun of?
My man.
My man. To be or not to be my man.
My man.
Highbrow entertainment.
No, I
here,
agree.
ladies
I
and gentlemen.
think DC is confused with Henry Cavill out, with
Thank God Ben Affleck's out.
Ben Affleck,
Yeah.
Ben Affleck out, and they're rebooting.
Right.
I think that they're confused about what they want to do as well.
And
I
think
agree
they're
with that.
hoping Aquaman and Shazam are hits.
so that they can keep going.
And if they're not, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I think DC's throwing darts at a chalkboard in the dark and hoping something
The
hits.
offices of DC right now look like that episode of SpongeBob when he becomes a waiter and everything's on fire and they're like throwing papers.
Where's the name? Where's Batman?
I found
Where's our Unimatic universe?
How did we have our best characters and we still can't make a solid movie?
Why is the Joker movie in the 80s? Who said yes to this? The Wonder Woman movie is also in the 80s?
But they're not the same universe. Oh, it's bad.
I found it interesting that the announcement came a couple days after Marvel canceled a movie in 2020.
Assumedly being Guardians 3.
I think it's Guardians 3 that was canceled.
because they're starting production in 2020 now, which means, or 2021, I guess?
Something.
Yeah, they're starting production really late, and I'm like, why? Why do I have to wait an additional
cocaine.
4 years? Well, I guess
Well, James Gunn's script.
yeah.
Probably doing a whole new script.
Probably a whole new
director.
script.
I think part of it, they might be waiting until this all blows over.
Yeah.
And then
we
do it
have
again.
we have a different president. So they
Maybe.
can,
Different president.
well, that's one of the reasons. One of the reasons that everything happened was because he was calling out Trump.
Donald
So a bunch
Trump
of
said you're fired.
So a bunch of Trump supporters jumped up and were like, "Here's all the information." And so I'm like, maybe they're just waiting.
Maybe
until
they're
everything
waiting
chills
until
out.
Suicide Squad 2 fails miserably.
It's not going to fail.
Not with James Gunn.
I'm honestly excited to see Suicide Squad 2.
I am more. I still haven't actually seen the first one,
Don't. It's not. Good.
but I am semi-excited.
Yeah, and I think you have good actors in that movie. I think with a better script and something to do, and
And not a giant skybeam.
It's cut the superfluous characters.
Can we not have a giant skybeam this time?
Yeah, we can have Harley Quinn and Joker won't be in it because
no one wants to work with Jared Leto anymore.
No, Gunn hates Jared Leto with a passion. So if he's writing the script and directing, he's gone. Which I'm like, thank the Lord, just get him out of there.
Praise God from whom all blessings flow.
No. Suddenly the cult formed very quickly. There, yeah. The cult training is slow to fade there.
Oh boy.
You know, if we have Will Smith and Margot Robbie and a couple others,
That's her name.
Well,
Yeah.
we know
couldn't think of the actress's name.
Diablo's not there. He died.
yeah, he's dead.
He's done dead.
So, but get rid of Killer Croc. We don't need him. Who cares? Get rid of. I like Captain
Boomerang?
Boomerang. If they actually played him up to be a funny character, but
Did
they
he
didn't.
die?
No, he's alive.
Oh.
They didn't do anything with his character though.
He threw a boomerang.
Whee!
I thought it was gonna be like there was I heard something about like a cut scene. I'm trying to remember where I heard this, but I heard a cut scene that would have been hilarious where he throws the boomerang and someone goes, "You miss," and he goes, "Did I?" And he goes, "Did I?" Because boomerangs come back.
And then the boomerang misses.
No, and then all of a sudden you hear it like land in the bay, and there's a beat and it goes, "I'm really drunk," and I was like, that would have been hilarious. Like I would have loved that character, but yeah,
Kristen Sylvester wants us to bring back Heath Ledger
no,
from the dead.
no, you don't
Too
get to,
soon.
No, you
yes,
don't, you
too
don't,
soon.
No.
The best Joker in cinema history.
Yeah,
No, it's
Yeah.
too soon.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do like a weekend at Bernie's.
Can I be Heath Ledger?
Do you want to do like a weekend at Bernie's?
Let's get into our main topic. How about that?
Because I want to be Heath Ledger.
No, you can't be Heath Ledger.
Why not?
Because
Who says?
you're too ugly.
What? Heath Ledger wasn't that great looking a guy.
That's actually true.
Hey, he's dead.
It doesn't change facts. But yeah, let's hop into our main thing. So we all were able to watch Daredevil. I finished it Sunday. I finished it Sunday.
I finished it Saturday.
Friday night.
Saturday.
I could have finished it earlier, but I went to bed.
Yeah.
I could have finished it Friday, but I went to bed because I could have finished it Saturday, but I went to bed because the main crux of my job happened Sunday morning, and I figure sleep is good.
What do you do?
What do I do? I'm a pastor at First Baptist Church of New Milford. You can find us on Facebook. We just added a new logo, our new slogan, where faith meets life. Services are at 10:45.
Be there or you're going to hell.
977 Main Street, New Milford, PA 18834. Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Unless you wanted to be a
Not
sponsor.
a sponsor. Could be a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. My dad, every time I tell him I'm coming down to do the podcast, he goes, "You still do that stupid thing?" And I'm like, "Yes, Dad, I
sure
do."
do.
Yeah.
But so we all finished Daredevil, and before we get into our thoughts on it, we all gave it fairly high ratings.
Yeah.
So before we get into our crux of what we liked, what we didn't like, and I think we all nitpicked the things we didn't like.
Yeah.
Let's just go around. Let's say what we our grade out of 10. Zach,
9.
9. To Drucker, I almost called you Tony.
Tony Drucker.
It's bound to happen.
I give it a 10.
I'm at like a 12.
Wow.
I adored it.
You're 12 years old now?
You can't. You broke the rules.
I know.
It's 10.
Yeah.
So you can't go past 10.
I can do what I want.
So it's like going past
Since
10.
I'm the
I'm
the
whole,
moderator.
The whole structure of
Wow.
this is falling apart.
Yes.
You can't go past 10.
Yes.
You can't go past 10.
Yes.
You can't go past 10.
Yes.
Okay, good. Next one.
I'm
Fine,
going,
10 out of
I
10.
feel like that's
I'm
what
going,
they said with
uh,
Iron Fist second season. You can't go past 10.
Oh, so
You can't go
12.
past 10.
You can't go past 10. What did you
12 out of 10.
I went 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
8 out of
So
10.
you gave it the lowest, but
I did.
still an excellent rating. That's
Well,
in the
it was
excellent
a very
range.
good series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start with you because you gave it the lowest rating of the four of us. Yeah. What was it that you really, really liked about it, and what knocked it down?
Are we going into spoiler territory now?
Oh yes. By the way, if
yeah.
you haven't watched it, spoilers ahead from here.
I have to give a shout out to Roman's dad because he walked by me and he was like, I can't watch your podcast on Tuesday. I haven't finished watching it yet. You guys are gonna talk spoilers, and I'm like, it's kind of amazing. We actually have people who actually watch this thing.
Yeah,
I kind
yeah.
of forgot about that.
Yeah. Definitely
Spoilers for me. If you care,
And if you know what's good for you, go watch this show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely watch it. Even though
Can
we
we
may
all
spoil
agree?
it.
Can we all agree that it was at least tied, if not the best, of the Netflix series' seasons? And if not, what season are you putting above it? Of all of the shows,
All the shows? Yeah.
it's the top for me, Drucker. It's the top for
for me.
you. You're hesitating.
I think season 1 is a close contender.
Is a close contender.
It just depends on, the thing is, I think there are some more memorable moments from season 1, but I've had 3 years to watch, 3, 4, 5
Right.
years to watch that.
Oh,
Whatever.
yeah.
But this one was more consistently good in my opinion. They
Okay.
they cut a lot of the stuff I didn't like.
So it was very close.
Yeah,
for
the
you.
two are very close.
Tony.
Season 1, Season 2, probably a hair better than Season 3.
Really?
Yeah.
We're still going to start with you.
Yeah,
Why?
I mean, that's okay.
Why? What did that?
Here is my major befuddlement, right?
Befuddlement?
My befuddlement, because I had to think about this for a while, and I was thinking, man, if I really had to pick this apart, what would I have to pick at? And it was
Which is a good thing for a show or a
Yeah.
movie or something. If you've got a nitpick, that
Yeah.
means you did a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't anything about the storyline itself. The storyline was pretty solid. It was good. For me, I thought the first 3 episodes of the season kind of dragged a little bit. Maybe they could have been deducted into one, maybe 2 instead of 3.
Excuse me.
There was one particular fight scene in the very beginning where I thought it was very staged, but every other fight scene after that
Was great.
Was impeccable.
Which one?
I think it was the very first one that
Where he
was
fights
in.
the couple thugs in the
The
van?
very first, yeah. And it, like the thugs just fell on the floor, and they were like, ugh. And then like,
And it's funny
fell on
because
their
later
back.
on it's the same thugs and it's a better
Yeah,
fight
yeah,
scene.
and it was a way better fight scene.
So
I mean, if since we're nitpicking, that very first fight scene was the one that kind of.
Let me say this real quick because I was telling Drucker about this. If you love massive action set pieces and this just constant, it's go 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 go. This wasn't that season.
No.
This was very much more of a cerebral,
methodical
season.
But it was very engaging.
Oh yeah.
I was engaged by it. But this was season 2 was more of that. Every episode has go 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 go. So if
been
you
5
enjoy
minutes. We've
that,
watched it.
you're gonna enjoy season 2 more than season 1 was more of a go 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 than this season. This season was very much more methodical. So I can understand why you or other people that have watched it would say, "Man, it starts out kind of slow."
Yes.
I loved it because I thought it set up Daredevil perfectly. This is a man who is broken. He feels
He
he's
nearly
lost
died.
everything.
Yeah.
He nearly died. The girl he loved, Elektra, died.
We're assuming.
She's
Elektra is
never
never
mentioned.
mentioned outside of the first episode when he goes, "Where's Elektra?" and
even if she
the
didn't-
nun goes, "Who's Elektra?"
Well, even if she isn't dead, he's lived this whole lie throughout Defenders that she was dead, and now she's back, and now we finally see the fallout that, my gosh, why would she be dead? Why would she be taken from me? And even when she is back, this isn't the Elektra he knew anymore.
Right. Yeah. Honestly, that sort of. First off, I don't like Elektra as a character, so the fact that she isn't in it was a huge plus for me.
Drucker and I
was a
both
huge
agree. Do you
plus,
agree?
yeah.
Elektra would not have fit in
No,
this story
not at all.
At all.
It would have bogged it down.
I
for sure.
agree.
I was happy
Completely.
no Elektra, no Defenders, no Punisher in this.
Oh,
I was really happy about that.
I think Punisher could have fit in as a cameo briefly, but it would have detracted, and it would have just been more like
This
cool
season
cameo.
focuses around Matt,
yeah.
Foggy,
Yep.
Karen,
And Fisk.
and Fisk, and then Ray.
Poindexter.